All right, guys, welcome back, silver stackers. Today we got another silver pickup here. We did hit that dip again, guys, below $50 an ounce for silver, and we are growing that stockpile. Check it out, check it out. We did have some Morgans coming to the shop, and again, we bought them all. Only have a couple here to show you guys, but let's check it out. 1887. Right there with no mint mark. Growing that stockpile, guys. Growing that stockpile. Do have a couple different dates here to show you guys. $18.99. Check it out, check it out. Glad some of these came back in the shop. And that is an O, guys. That is an O. 18.99 O. We did not have any peace dollars coming to the shop though. Check this out. 18.97. And there's no mint mark on that either. Either. Coming up right here, 1898. Definitely adding to our different dates on the Morgans. Adding to the stockpile. I wonder years down the road when we open up our stockpile to somebody what they're going to think. All these Morgans, peace dollars. Everything we've added. So we got 4 of those, guys. Only 4 came in. Next, we got ourselves some ounces. First go off over this little Benji right here. 1961. Definitely adding one of those to here. We are still running our half-dollar tube, but only one to add. Next, we got ourselves a total of 9 ounces right here, guys. All maples. 4 9's fine. Perfect for that pour. Thank you guys for tuning into our live vids. First up, we got a 2017. And 4 9's fine. We do see these selling for premiums online, which is wild. 2017. I just go look at all the different dates that they're selling them at. 2015. See those milk spots. 2020. And they did have, so we talked to our local, right? And he said they are buying a lot, guys. They're still buying a lot. And it's kind of getting hard for them, so. That's what he said. It's getting a little rough and tough down at the shop, guys. A lot of people are dumping and not a lot of people. Well, he said there's a lot of people buying, but not enough for the volume that they're taking in, so we got to know a little bit more. I mean, you guys already hear it online from everybody else, but just wanted to ask to clarify what is going on. But check this out. We love buying on dips. It did go up a little bit today, guys, which was a little sour. I didn't know if it was going to pull back a little more, but it didn't. Start going up again. But we're still sitting under $50 an ounce. for silver. Over 4,000 still for gold. I think it is on a green candle right now. I think it's the last one. 1 ounce. I do like the way this maple leaf looks. Does look nice. 2013. Man, I think this year, 2013, we saw some of it selling for probably like 55, 60 bucks. That was crazy. We did pick all these up currently. Not at spot, but we hit them at 50 bucks. 50 bucks a pop. And I still think that's not too bad, because just a couple days ago, I probably would have been spending like 53, 54, depending on the day. So you could tell it did drop back a little bit. We were able to pick up 9. Perfect for a furnace. Yeah, these are right here. They do look nice, but they're all going to the flame. All right, and I want to show you guys, if you guys didn't hit up my live. So our first successful pour, bringing it back to you guys. This was a 10-ounce pour, and it ended up being 9.4 ounces, guys. 4 9's fine with that cherry privy right there. Cherry. This side does look better than the other side. So it did have a little cut off. It was straight, and we dropped it on the concrete, and it kind of bent that way. It kind of slipped out of our hands. But that was before we put on this. So we did drill a hole through it, so we could hit our little thing up. Like, boom. 9 ounces. Pull that pin, guys. Pull that pin. Are you buying silver or not? Then we did hit up our second bar, which we got to put another 9. We're going to put another 9 right there. Hit it up at 4 9's fine. Sending this out to InternationalStacker for his deep stack. We did stamp this as well. Came out at 3 troy ounces. Put pang, and we did put a little privy mark of a to-go box with some chopsticks, because he does travel, right? InternationalStacker, so this one's going out to him. Hopefully you enjoy this, buddy. Yes, sir. And then, so that's our first day, second day of pouring, and this is our third, guys. Our third day of pouring. Check it out. We definitely think we're getting a little better here. Nice, nice, nice. If you guys missed that live, we were aiming small. We hit it big, guys. Aiming small, hit it big. We ended up being, well, let me just show you a little bit of the bar right here. So it kind of got that little flat and then that round on the side. We were hoping that the stock will come out a little higher, high relief, and the barrel kind of wanted to make it like stick out flat and then kind of go under, but you know, it's our third day. We're still experimenting, seeing what we could do. We're hoping this was gonna turn out to a 100-gram bar, like close to it, and we miscalculated again. Like this one was a 10-ounce pour. We thought it was gonna be like 5 ounces, and it'd be 9. This one, that was 3. Everything's high. This one, we poured 6 ounces, and it ended up being 5.5 ounces, guys. Check it out. 4 9's fine. So we thought it was going to be closer to 100 grams, but of course it wasn't. 5.5 ounces. And I stopped pouring. I should have just filled the whole 6 ounces up, but I'm not sure how much I would have lost anyway. But I still think it's pretty awesome, because if you check it out, we hit it at 5.5. So 5.5 troy ounces. Pretty good. Getting lucky on our pours. We're Got that one at 3. This one's at 5.5. This one's 9.4, but almost by the fives, by the halves. Check it out. Little popcorn right there. I'm gonna start doing a little popcorn preview for all my live pours. So that's what I'm gonna do from now on. If I pour it live, I'm gonna hit it up with a popcorn, guys. And then if I pour it off camera, I'm gonna do another preview mark. So yes, sir. This one's definitely staying in my deep stack, because we gave away our first pour bar to InternationalStacker. I do like this one as well. It looks like it's like on a rock. Senior Wild on a rock. I'm gonna hit it up with one more 9 for that 4 9's fine. Yeah. Four 9's fine. And here is our 4 9's fine. So this is what we use to make this. Little maples. We use maples. Of course, at our local shop, we asked them what's the least collectible, and they said maples. And they're all 4 9's, so we hit them up for the pour. I do like maples, but they do look nice in silver. I ain't gonna lie. That legs are beautiful. But we're collecting the gold one. We do have the gold one. We have 2 golds. But yeah, man. Thank you guys for tuning in for live and for that silver pickup. Adding to our tubes. Which was this one? This one's the Morgans. All of these are going in to the tube. Almost to the top, guys. You can see our one little gold, our gold looking one right there. Check it out. So we weren't able to fill a tube today on this pickup, but we were able to add a couple of each. One of these for 1 Benji, 4 Morgans, and we got 9 for the flame. We're gonna be working on some more custom molds, and we kind of got some ideas for around the 1 to 2 ounce range, so we can try to pump out a few of them, so we can, you know, grow a little stack. Of course, when we're doing high relief bars like this, it's not gonna be probably completely stackable, right? Unless I mold this, like press this into the thing. And then maybe the back will be indented like a stacker bar. I don't know. Is that how they make that? We're over here doing it ourselves. We'll make our own stack. I'm just kidding. Now, we'll probably just do some high reliefs for now. Do a couple different designs. We did cut up some of our little toys that we got at the big yard sale. Trader's Village. Got a little baggie of toys for like $2. This was one of the ones that were in it, so we'll see it out. We'll check it out. We do want to try to pour like a Viking face, and there's a couple stuff that we're looking into, but yeah, this is how our thing came out like that. It's not completely straight, as you can tell. You can see what we used to press the Delft clay, as it was kind of a little bit flat right here, and then it had a little flat angles and then flat. So at 3 different dimensions, and then it curves off at the edges, so you can kind of see what we were using to make that. I do think a little bit, because so when we were pushing down the Delft clay, it actually was popping out the other side. I didn't know, so I figured this out, and when I pushed it back down, I pushed the whole sand back up, so that's kind of why it's not as straight as it could be. But we're gonna get there. Nice little 5.5 ounce pour right there. 4 9's fine. All right, thank you guys for tuning in. Silver's still below 50 as far as I know. And when is it gonna go back up? I'm not sure, but we're stockpiling as much as we can. We're not financial advisors, of course. We're just trying to grow that stockpile. Just another stacker. All right, and I'll see you on that next pickup later.